Hi guys, my name is Saely Hidalgo and I'm going to talk about how to make a personal budget. Elizabeth Warren once said, balancing your money is the key of having enough. Money is something we all have and want more and more. But we all know what happens when you don't manage what you have responsibly. That's why I decided to talk about how to make a personal budget. Everyone should have one and be constantly aware of it. A budget helps you get closer to financial stability, to pay bills on time, build an emergency fund, and save for major expenses such as a car or home. To make your budget, you'll need pen, paper, and a ruler, or a computer with Excel installed on it. The first step is to gather your financial information. That means you have to get a financial statement from your debit or credit card. Next, you have to make a list of your sources of income and of your monthly expenses. Your expenses can have anything from your bills to the groceries and more. You have to group them by type of expense. Now that we are aware of what money gets in and what gets out, we need to start making our budget. And this happens with the third step. Divide your fixed and variable expenses. Identify your fixed expenses. Those are the expenses we always have no matter what happens. For example, your phone bill, Spotify payments, car payments, etc. Identify your variable expenses, the ones you know can vary depending on the time of the year. For example, your energy bill, water bill, and others that depend on how much you use them. Now, for the last step, we must make our budget. In an Excel spreadsheet or your own paper, make a table titled Monthly Budget. Next, put monthly income and underneath all your sources of income. Sum all of the amounts and you have your total monthly income. Now, list all your monthly expenses. For the ones that are variable, you can put an approximate amount and the fixed ones as they are. Sum all of the amounts and you'll get your total expenses. For the last thing, we can put both the total income and expenses again, and to the total income, subtract your total expenses. As you can see here, my total income is an example, obviously, 29,000 pesos. And my total expenses are 21,500 pesos. That means I have a budget surplus of 7,500 pesos. Now, if you get a positive number after subtracting your total expenses from your total income, it means that you have a budget surplus and can afford to save more money and allocate that towards a goal or anything you want. If you get a negative number, it means you need to spend less on some things. Find out what expenses you don't need and start trying to live within your means or get more sources of income. Conclusion. Now, let's review all our steps. First, we gather all the information and list our sources of income and expenses. Second, we categorize our expenses. Third, we make our table for your budget. And fourth, we find out if you are on a budget surplus or deficit and plan around those results. After hearing all of this, I hope you learned how to make a budget and it helps you keep your finances on track. Thanks for watching.